Hello, critics, and we are back. Come on in, because today we're going to be talking about SHINee's return. Yes, the Shawls are here because what? SHINee's back. Okay, I'm just too excited for this comeback because the guys have been on hiatus since 2018. Now, y'all forgive me for my hype, because I consider myself to be extremely lucky to be sharing my thoughts with you all on a SHINee comeback. I mean, I've been listening to K-pop since 2008 onward, and best believe me, I was there for SHINee's entire glow up. I mean, they were the group that started it all for me personally. So, just a quick story time. I was introduced to K-pop from my now childhood best friend at the time. And the videos that she showed me were Always by Big Bang. Y'all remember that song? Y'all remember when Taeyong had braids, though? Oh my God, those are the times. And then SNSD. Y'all know Sonyeongdon. I hope I said that right. I probably butchered that. But the SNSD girls, I always call them SNSD, but you all know them better as Girls' Generation. Their song G, she showed me that. Oh my God, those girls made me want colored jeans and like every color. Colored skinny jeans. Every color. Like, they popularized that for me. They were so cute back then. And then they showed me she showed me SHINee's Lucifer and Ring Ding Dong, and my preteen eyes, they just couldn't understand what was happening before them, but all I knew was that I was loving it. Like, it wasn't like anything I had ever seen before. It was totally new and exciting, definitely different than the mainstream American BS that I was so tired of at the time. Like, K-pop came at a time when I was just so uninspired with music, and I needed a revival, and this was that for me. And SHINee, you know, with them have been so active for so long, I'm glad that they're still around. They're still one of my favorite K-pop boy groups to this day. I mean, Junghyun, let me just say, was my favorite member. Like, so y'all can imagine how heartbroken I was, you know, with his passing. But I was just so impressed with him. Like, as soon as she showed me their group, he was the one that I would gravitate to. I just always focused on him. He was immediately my favorite because I was always impressed with vocals and singing abilities. And to me, he had the best vocals, hands down, on the K-pop scene during that time. And in SM, I mean, I feel like him and Changmin of TVXQ were like the best vocalists ever. And I would just get so inspired by their vocals to want to sing and just try to practice on my own abilities. Like, they were really bringing out that love of music in me again. So much so that I even tried dyeing my hair blonde like Junghyun in the Ring Ding Dong era. I was so weak over him and Onu, I remember I was reading this K-pop profile back in the days, and it was like, he loves chicken. And I was like, oh my God, chicken is my favorite food. He was meant for me. Like, oh my God, I was one of those cringy teens who had just spent hours watching videos of their idols not working, just kind of just being regular people, and me being like just so taken aback by just stupid things that they would do. Like, oh my God, they're people just like us. Like, oh my God, I was so cringy. And then I'd take quizzes about SHINee to try to see like which one I would match up with. Just a sweet, tender, cringy time. I was so just tired of the local mainstream BS that I was getting in America, that K-pop was just like a beautiful escape for me. It was nice escapism. And K-pop definitely intrigued me. It was very entertaining, and it opened up my innate interests of other cultures outside of, you know, traditional classroom lectures. I didn't even know about other cultures or how interesting that they were until I started doing my own research outside of school, because school has a beautiful way of making everything so boring. Ugh. But yeah, I really enjoyed discovering SHINee and having my childhood best friend show me to introduce me to K-pop, it was definitely a game changer for me. And I didn't even know that SHINee was actually gearing up for a comeback. I saw Minho do a funny interview with Jessie on her show. I think it was called Shout Review. I didn't think anything of it, and then wham, here comes Don't Call Me. So this is SHINee's 7th album. You know, there are 9 songs featured on the album, and I loved the majority of them. There are only like 3 that still need to grow on me. They're SHINee songs, so I will allow their songs to marinate in my mind a while before I'm like, okay, this is actually not garbage. Versus other groups, I may not be as forthgiving and as patient. But it was really just Body Rhythm, Kiss Kiss, and Marry You that I was on the fence about. My ears, though, they're just... You know, they're grateful for another SHINee comeback, don't get me wrong, but some of their songs still have to register for me. I still have to adjust with the current lineup. It just feels like something's missing in certain harmonies that just hit the ear wrong for me in those songs in particular. It's just hard to describe. But moving on, the album opens up with one of the 2 title tracks, Don't Call Me, Don't Call Me. Now, the video was so intriguing and captivating to watch that I nearly forgot that it was supposed to be a badass breakup song. It turned more into like a party. I mean, the song itself is upbeat, energetic, and lively. The guys are breaking up with their lover because they were being deceived, I guess. You know, the guys got done wrong, probably cheated on, but the lover can't move on. So the guys are left singing this song. I mean, I don't know how else they could spell it out. They don't want you, stalker. Like, the fuck on. It's just so interesting that they chose this type of song for their comeback. You know, SHINee is switching it up from their normal love songs because they make some really nice love songs. At first, this song gave me mixed emotions, though. I wasn't sure if I liked the song or if I just liked the beat or the choreography or the chorus. But then I kept listening to it, and I'm like, okay, this shit is stuck in my head. This is a bop. You know, by the halfway mark of the song, I was run over for sure. I'm like, damn, SHINee came on straight business. I mean, the video speaks for itself. SHINee is mopping, stomping, and crip walking all over the floor with their ex's love. They're iconically dancing for 3 minutes straight. I mean, how can you not love it? When the video opens up, I thought there was gonna be a storyline, but I got wrapped up in the dancing that I couldn't even pay attention if there was actually supposed to be a storyline. I mean, as soon as Taemin popped up on the screen, I forgot everything else. Now, Taemin is considered to be the visual / face of SHINee, and normally, you know, those members who are the face of the group, they open up the song as far as line distribution, but since I've been following SHINee for a while, I can tell that, you know, Taemin had to definitely work his way up in order to get as many lines as he does now. Taemin is the maknae, so when they first debuted, he got very minimal lines, as many maknaes do across K-pop groups, and I just remember that he could sing and dance so well, but he just didn't get the opportunity to do so as often back in the earlier years of SHINee compared to how he is now. Like, he's opening up the songs, he's taking over the high notes, he's definitely a veteran in this game now, and I'm just so proud of how far he's come. It just makes me happy that he is successful. He is in several groups, and he's also a solo artist, so I'm just so proud of him. He's definitely worked his way up rightfully to where he belongs now. I saw somebody say this video was for all the disrespectful people who assumed Taemin debuted in Super M. I don't know why that tickled me so goddamn pink, but it did, because I can definitely see ignorant K-pop fans not knowing the difference between somebody who's a rookie and a person with skin in the game. I mean, you got these rookie groups coming out with all this charisma and confidence. It's hard to tell who's really a rookie. I mean, if you'd like to continue the topic, please look at the links down below. and it'll take you to the rest of the podcast. See you there.